So you know how when you go to look up a recipe online and they give you their entire life story before they get into the good part? We're not going to do that here. Here's why you came here. No front end, no front end. Okay. Ah! Windshield wipers! Really kind of at the limit of this car. Just front end push and then rear end complaining on corner exit. See, no turn in, no front end. Okay, focus, focus. Missed the apex. Hit this one. on power, on power, on power. So the exhaust was dropped off the other day. We're gonna get it installed tomorrow. It would fit in here, but I'm not gonna risk like scratching the bumper and everything. So luckily, Toyota has sent us the GR Corolla. So we're gonna have a little spin in that and bring this big old package down to Qumro. Oh, she fits like a glove in the GR Corolla. Look at this paint, by the way. So the exhaust does fit, but now I'm like bent in half trying to drive this car. Qumro. So for those of you that don't know, Qumro is kind of the place to take your BMW in the Milwaukee area. So these guys are the guys that I'm gonna trust to do all the work on my M340. So let's let them know that it's here. We'll get it loaded into the shop, and then tomorrow we'll get it installed. Like the champagne on the bow, christening of a ship for good luck. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. That is the ticket. Okay, so that's a warm start. The car's already warm. The cold start's loud, but it kind of stays loud. I like the sharpness and the crack that you get when the car's already warm. You get like some pops. It sounds awesome. We're gonna take it for a little drive on this wet and pretty gloomy Thursday afternoon. We're gonna cover a couple things. First thing is, well, we're just gonna cover basically why I got this. And we're gonna start with what else I considered. Basically, I bought the car in January. I've had warranty on it. So I wanted to have something that was gonna be compliant with warranty, and there's a whole bunch of conflicting information on the internet. So basically I whittled it down to the M Performance exhaust, which I knew was gonna be, easy peasy, not gonna have to worry about my warranty. It's an OE part. But then I saw a bunch of these videos and reviews online of the AWE touring system, and it sounded awesome, and everyone seemed to be thrilled with it. So I was like, that might be the ticket. So then I reached out to AWE and I was like, hey, just want a little bit more information. What's good with this? And they recommended, okay, you've got stock downpipe. Why don't we do the touring non-resonated? So there's 3 different exhausts that you can get. Well, kind of. There's the touring, and then that comes in non-resonated for stock downpipes, but you can also get the resonated, and then the resonated, which is more for, you've got an aftermarket tunable downpipe sort of thing. Where am I? And then there's the track exhaust, which is like a straight through design, would be really, really rowdy. And I have to say, going with the touring exhaust rather than the track, just for my personal sensibilities, I'm a little bit more reserved, a little bit more subtle, more Midwest, and even still, like, the track exhaust would have been too much for me. But if you're looking for like a real snarly straight six like race car sound from your M340 or M440, that track exhaust is gonna do it, man. It really is. So that's probably a good time to talk about this system. I'll give this minivan some room. I don't want Sport Individual, I want Sport Plus. Manual. Listen to those pops. It's anytime in Sport over 3,000 and you keep your foot in it long enough to get the turbo spooled, you're getting pops. And I think that's what's really nice about this is it's not, it can be subtle. Like now I'm just chilling, I'm in automatic, in comfort, it's hovering just around 1,000 RPM. I can't hear it. Like there is no drone here. And then when I come to a stop, it downshifts into first, you get a little pop, and it's very subtle, but it's just kind of cool. And I know exactly how to drive to get the pops or not get the pop or whatever, but it's just, it kind of fits perfectly what I wanted from this car. It sounds incredible. We took it to the track and that footage does not do it justice. Like none of the videos that you're gonna see online do these systems any justice. You just kind of have to hear them, which is a bummer because, you know, that's how we do research. But trust me when I say like, this is just about perfect from what I wanted from this thing. So let's cover a couple of the benefits of the AWE system. Because I went with this, you get 65% more flow than stock. That means 16 more horsepower to the wheels, 12 more pound-feet of torque. Cool, great. I don't personally care a whole lot. You guys that follow the channel will know that I'm about sound and snap above all else. So that means exhaust sound or induction sound, supercharger, whatever it is. And then also like a nice sharp gearbox. So the ZF here, and then the pops and the drama, and then just the raspiness, and it just sounds good. I don't really care about the performance gains, but it's so much more theatrical, it's so much more dramatic from the driving experience, and that to me is a huge deal. So I just absolutely love that. They also, I think I mentioned it before, they have the patented drone canceling 180 technology. And this is the first aftermarket exhaust that I've ever put on a car. And I didn't know that when you put it on, you have to let it like break in almost. You have to let carbon build up in the pipes and in the system for like 600 to 1,000 miles. So we'll see in the 6-month video, the 6-month update, which will come in July, what I've done and how I feel about the exhaust. But here, as it sits now, it's fabulous. I'm so much more excited about getting in my car and driving, even just around town. Like it's so much, and it doesn't come through again in the video in the way that it should. It doesn't do it justice, but I'm like so much more excited to get in and drive my car now because it sounds awesome. And that's such a big part of the experience for me. A couple other things about the AWE that's cool. Handcrafted and made to order in the United States. I think their headquarters is in like Pennsylvania or something, but that's kind of cool. They also have like 100% fitment guarantee. It's direct bolt-on. There's no cutting whatsoever. So it's totally reversible if you want to swap it back off if you don't like it or if you want to do something else. It's really nice. You've also got a no check engine light guarantee. I haven't got a check engine light. The car is perfect. And lifetime warranty. I mean, it's really hard to argue with these things, especially when the car sounds like this. I love it. I really love it. So thank you to AWE for being a part of this. I hope you guys got what you needed from this video, and I'll talk about it more at the 6-month update and see how it is to live with. But thanks to everyone involved again, and I'll see you in the next one.